leaving Murwillumbah, and I hope to get to Brisbane as soon as possible. I'm just going to gun it. Walking. That has got to be the most absurd prohibition I've seen yet on all these signs that I've encountered. Everyone ignores it. Like the locals I stayed with, they didn't even know that was a thing. They walk through that area all the time. It's how they get to town to go shopping. Alright, so I already hate this place. So the booking was the wrong date. On the booking.com website it was just automatically set for a few days from now. So I'm gonna have to change my inner self-talk from being I'm so tired to something else, because I just had a quick look and there's no motel rooms. Oh dear. This sucks. So I'm just trying to remember, you know, it's nearly over. Just try and enjoy it, whatever happens. And I chose to do this. No one made me do this. So everything will be okay. And I'm just tired. I'm just really tired, but I got to change that. It's being like, all right, I'm just in a strange headspace, experiencing a weird thing. I feel like I cannot deal with another night out in a thunderstorm in the hammock, stealth camping, and it's a Saturday night, so there'll be drunk people everywhere. That's what I feel like, but I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I can't deal with it. Well, you've got no choice, buddy. You've walked into a situation. No matter where I go tonight, I just know that drunk people will find me. It's amazing how when you do a lot of stealth camping, you just realize how there are just people everywhere. If you're in a built-up area where, like, you find somewhere and you think, oh, this is good, no one will know about this place. Sure enough, within half an hour or 2 hours, 3 hours, some drunk people will show up, especially on a Saturday night, usually teenagers, and they're really annoying. Usually harmless, but I also, as I say, I don't know this area. I don't know if people are real dicks around here. I got no idea. All I know is I think it's extremely unlikely that I'm going to get any sleep tonight. So a part of me is thinking I may as well just keep walking, like do an all-nighter. I'll get halfway to Brisbane tonight, should be able to find somewhere off the freeway, get a few hours, and then just book a motel room in Brisbane for tomorrow night, or near Brisbane. That might be a better plan. I'm just not sure. But it's funny, you know, because I can be in a really good mood and walk into the crappiest town on earth, be like, wow, this place is really interesting, this is cool, I love it. Or if I'm in a really bad mood, I can walk into the most beautiful, paradisical, sunshiny, amazing place and just be like, this place stinks. I reckon getting into the preschool is a good bet. Don't think anyone's hanging out in there tonight. See this little green area, you kind of think, well, there's a few trees around, you could just pitch the hammock between any of these trees and that's it. But it's the exact kind of area where you think you're good. And you just, it's like there's, when you're stealth camping, it's like there's just drunks everywhere. They're like zombies, like in that show The Walking Dead. They just appear and they're like, oh, hammock man, what is hammock man doing? Trying to sleep, you fucking groghead. See if these toilets are open. They're probably locked. Tap, got open toilets, got a cemetery, men's shed. There's a community preschool down here. Probably at 8 or 9 the council will turn up and lock these toilets. But I could, if they do, I could potentially climb in the window. Do I want to sleep in a public toilet? Yes. I want to get out of the possibility of being harassed by drunk people. Once it's dark though, I feel like there's so many options, you know. They will involve jumping fences. I could go up at the community shed, just this right here. I don't know it was too obvious because there are locals and houses around. Like I could just go in there, I reckon, and hang the hammock from the tree to that pole. And you're kind of undercover too. It is trespassing, but it's a victimless crime. And I won't actually put it on camera. I will not document it. This is all fiction, guys. None of this is real. I'm an actor. Look, there's someone in their van down there doing something official. Security notice is CCTV on all the time. But they say that everywhere. There's no one actually watching the CCTV footage, and they won't watch it unless something goes missing or there's a break-in or something. If you just leave no trace, nothing much is going to happen, you know. But I don't know, it feels dodgy as shit. But so does pitching a hammock around here. Oh man, this is crazy. Sure, like if this was a once-off thing, but remember I'm like what, 40 days into this? It hasn't gotten easier, it's just gotten harder. See, like getting up into that shelter there. Well, here's another little green space. Definitely somewhere there'll be people partying on, I think. Just in Coolangatta, and I was just thinking I could possibly go to Big W. There's one about 10 k's down that way, which will be open late, and buy a tent for 25 bucks. Because the real issue is I just can't find anywhere to hang the hammock. The forests are too thick, and I've walked past so many good spaces where I could just sneakily put a tent there once it's dark. Anyway, just considering it, otherwise I just keep walking all night. Walking along the beach here, I can see the entire skyline of the Gold Coast, all the way up to Surfers Paradise and beyond, the big skyscrapers. And it's like I'm in a daydream or a video game or something. It's a weird feeling. But I had this coffee and I feel like I can probably do the whole thing tonight. And why not? Because I doubt I'll find anywhere comfortable to sleep. And you know, I'll be tired tomorrow, but I used to do it a lot when I was an alcoholic, stay up all night, take drugs, and why not do it as a sober person, doing something that's kind of, I don't know if you call it healthy, but it's definitely pushing your body in a healthy way as opposed to destroying it. I just think of it as like an ultra marathon, a self-supported one. But maybe it's not healthy, but I do know that unlike when you drink too much, you come back from these things stronger. You very rarely come back from a hangover feeling stronger. Good morning. So this is my sneaky little nook. It was actually a really good spot and I actually slept well in the hammock. So I'm very happy with that. Got about 5 hours sleep. Still in belly heads. I'm just going to walk up through Surfers Paradise and on up to Brisbane. And these are the moments where I feel really good about what I'm doing. And now it's the urgent mission to find a bathroom for the second time this morning. Hi. Nausea has hit me so bad I can barely move. I'm riddled with the feeling of vomit. I've also got the trots. I don't know how I'm going to get to Brisbane. I feel really, really sick. Just past Surfers Paradise and I'm walking out of the Gold Coast. I don't know how much of this is like normal exertion, like doing an ultra marathon, or if I've got like a stomach bug. Yeah, this is bad. Well, I booked a hotel room. It's about 2.5 kilometers away. I just started vomiting in the park with kids and families walking past. Well, I'm very embarrassed to say I've called an ambulance. I can't make it more than 20 meters before I start vomiting and having to lie down. And the pain in my stomach is excruciating. Well, this isn't fun. I wound up in hospital. Waiting on a stomach scan and some other stuff. So they thought I had an infection, but it looks like it's probably just viral gastroenteritis. So I'm being discharged, feel heaps better, and I'm going to go to the hotel now. Well, this ain't too bad. It's better than a hospital. I was discharged last night at about midnight and came to this hotel. Staying here again tonight. And I'm extremely lucky that I have a family who can help me because I'm still not feeling great. At least I'm so much better than I was yesterday. But I am going to hang out in the Gold Coast for a few days and recover. I couldn't afford to, but my mum was like, oh, I feel like going on a holiday. This is a nice excuse. So my mum's coming up to visit. We're going to stay in a hotel and just chill out. So it's going to be so nice after the just 7 weeks or 8 weeks. I don't know how long it's been. Stealth camping, walking. I'm only 70 k's from Brisbane. Last night, I'm pretty much in my head, I was like, there's no way I can keep walking. I am so sick. And but maybe I'll feel like it.
Maybe I'll feel like it after a few days. That was the goal. It would be nice just to walk in that last bit instead of just calling it quits now. So close. We've got the discharge letter here. They did a bunch of blood tests last night. The results will come through in a few days. They think it was just viral gastroenteritis, and if it's a bacterial infection, the blood results will say. But touch wood, I'm all good now. Just got to keep up my water and get my energy back eventually. It's still like even standing up makes me feel tired at the moment. But yeah, it's definitely, I knew something had to go wrong at some stage. I was walking up past, yeah, anyway, you saw the video. Well, I'm just going to chill out, and yeah, you won't hear from me for a while, because I'd like to, if I make the last video, it'll be walking into Brisbane, I hope. Or I'll just fly back with Mum. Who knows? We'll see what happens, see how I feel. Really shook me around. I'm not good at being sick. It really screws with my mind. But yeah, thanks.